Hey there, it's Mrs. J. Today we're going to look at Autodesk Inventor and shape sheet number 2. I'm going to make shape number 2. Shape sheet 2, shape number 2, Autodesk Inventor. All right, so let's go to Inventor. Please check that you're in a project file for shape sheet number 2. Try to avoid using that number symbol or hashtag in your files. I found that it crashed my files. So shape sheet 2. If you haven't made this, you can look at it in video number 1, shape number 1. And let me shrink this. It's really easy. You just go to projects, do a new single user project and label it shape sheet 2. It'll only save if you have everything closed down here by this little house. See that out in the corner? You have to have everything closed. No parts, nothing. Okay, and then make sure you're in it. Shape sheet 2. You can toggle back and forth by double clicking. All right, new part. From the home screen, and our shape sheet is scale of a quarter inch per tile. So I'm going to make this rectangle, a full rectangle. Ignore that cutout. Full rectangle, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's my brain. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 8 boxes by 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 by 4. Let's go to Inventor. We're going to start a new sketch. I'm going to click on the XY plane. I'm going to use the rectangle tool, and I'm going to left click and drag. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to click, and I'm going to type in. You can do the math, or you can let it do it 8 times. I'm using the asterisk button on my keypad. It's above the number 8 and 0.25. So we can do the math for you, and then don't hit enter, hit tab. And I think we said this was 4. I'm going to go back and check. Times 0.25. And then I'm going to escape on my keyboard, and it made it 2 inches by 1 inch. Let me just make sure that was right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 1 inch this way, 2 inch that way. We're going to extrude it back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. So 2 inches by 1 inch. Yes, you could just type those in, but I didn't feel like doing the math, so I let it do it. 2 inch by 1 inch. Finish your sketch. Hit the house button so you can see it better. And I'm going to extrude. It's going to come towards me. I'm going to drag it the other way. It does not matter if you drag it the other way. I'm just doing it so it looks like the picture and helps my brain. So 6 boxes. Asterisk 0.25, enter. Okay, so we have a nice little rectangle. Now we're going to work on the top plane, and we're just going to cut out that stuff on the top. Okay, so it looks like we got to do this. It looks like it's 1 box on the bottom, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like it gets all the way through the 5th box before it goes across. So we'll work on that and then this. So Inventor. We're going to start a new sketch, and we're going to put it on the top face. I'm going to zoom it in so it's a little closer to you. I see you guys staring at your screen real close. Okay, we're going to use the line tool, and we're going to try to create this shape. So the whole thing, all of it, 1 by 5 there. So first things first, so you don't forget, click the origin and go up 1. Even though there's a line there, you need to tell it a new one so you have a closed structure when you go to extrude or cut. I'm going to come across this way, and I said 5 times 0.25, enter. And then I'm going to escape. I'm going to get the line tool again because I want to come back down here, and I only want to go 0.25 because it was 1 box. So you can keep going from there. I'm going to drag this out of the way so you can see it. That's 0.25, 1.25. Line tool, you're probably still in it. Click here and just go across. There, now see how it's all black? That means that I have consumed all my lines and I can extrude. But I don't want to extrude that. I want to extrude the space in between here. So let's go back to the picture and let's get this side. It looks like it's 2 boxes here and then nothing up here, but it goes up 3. So 2 this way, 3 that way. Let's do some lines. All right, line tool, I'm still in it. 2 boxes this way, that's 0.5. I'm going to hit escape because I don't want to hit it wrong there. Line tool, come up this way. I think we said 3, so 0.75. And I'm going to hit escape. I'm just going to drag that off. It's telling me I've got parentheses. That means it's a driven dimension. That means I'm forcing it. I'm not sure why because I haven't connected it. But it's all good. So we're going to get the line tool and we're going to go from the end of this little line to the top of this one. Okay, now I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I want to extrude this part in the middle and go down with the cut. I might have to fill this in. So I'm just going to try it and we'll see if it works. Finish, extrude. Can I pick the center? I can, thankfully. Okay, if you can't connect to the center and it's giving you like a see-through color here, it probably means you didn't close all of these lines. You had to have made 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. And they have to be touching and closed. I'm just going to drag it down. It knows when I start dragging it down to cut, but just in case, you can hit the cut button. And let's see what I want. It looks like it's 2. Yeah, 2 boxes or 0.5 downward. So I'm just going to type in, we were close, 0.5 inches, 0.5 IN. Yeah, look at that. So you can use the little number that's here or here. Same thing. Cut, down, okay. Nice. Don't forget to put it on a drawing sheet and label 3 dimensions. The width, right here, this bottom line, the height, and then how far back it goes. The width and the height are on the front view, and the depth is on the right side view. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to save before you do your drawing sheet.